And I did post this inside the Telegram, and don't ask any questions in the chat. Just listen, okay? No questions right now. Just listen intently, because it's super simple, okay? Let's lock in the dates and stop the confusion. Here's everything you need to know to stay ahead of the game, okay? Number one, tonight, free pre-launch ends at tonight at 11:59 p.m. PST. That's about 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Basically what that means, this is the final deadline for anyone to sign up for free. After that, no more free enrollments into our system, okay? Today's goal, what should you be doing today? Sign up as many people for free as you can. If they pay the $25 charter membership fee, great. If they don't pay, they're still locked into the system, okay? Tonight is we shut the system down. It's the last time that people can sign up for free is today. So you need to invite everybody you possibly can to create a free account. They simply need to pay once the system comes back up. So don't hesitate. Get them in right now for free, or they can pay with crypto. If they have any support issues, we can talk about that after this 12 o'clock call. Do not send any text messages to corporate for any reason. You can send a support ticket after we talk about your support issues, okay? If you do have any, okay? So again, everybody put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I just said. You cannot sign up anybody else for free after tonight. If they pay $25, great. If they don't pay $25, they're still okay, okay? They're still fine. The system is going to go down April 1st through the 2nd. The system will be completely down for maintenance to make sure that we can move the data over. No one will be able to sign up during this time. But this is not a time to sit around and wait. Keep prospecting, keep building. Use pen and paper or create your own Google form to collect names in those 2 days. And all you have to do is tell those people, listen, when the system comes back up at some point, you're going to be able to pay $25 to lock in your spot. So be ready to enter them as soon as the system reopens. You cannot sign them up for free when the system reopens. It will not allow you to do that, okay? Number 4, system reopens. Phase 2 begins when credit cards show up. Phase 2 will not begin until credit cards are available in the system. What does that mean? We don't know what day that will be. It might be April 3rd. It might be the 4th or even the 5th. We don't know. But when credit cards show up, you know we're in phase 2. Once credit cards appear, that's your sign that phase 2 has officially begun. At that point, you will have a 72-hour window to pay your $25 charter membership if you haven't paid it yet. If your people haven't paid it, they don't need to be frantic. They just need to make sure that when credit cards appear, they're ready to pay their $25 charter membership. That payment will ensure that you are a Vibe founder. You're only considered a Vibe founder if you pay a charter membership. If you don't pay a charter membership, for some reason you miss out, you're not a founder. Put a 2 in the chat if you guys understand what I just said. There's this confusion around who's a founder and who's not. You will know if you're a founder if you pay a $25 charter membership. If your people do not pay, put your hand down, Terry Crews, because they'll kick you out. Teresa, they'll kick you out if you raise your hand, okay? Don't kick them out, admins. Lonnie, hold off on your trigger finger. Don't kick anybody out. Just let them put their hands down. Nobody should have any questions right now. It's pretty simple. Again, free pre-launch ends March 31st, 11:59 p.m. Your goal today, sign up as many free people as you can. If they pay 25 charter membership, great. If they don't pay, they're still okay. It's not a big deal if they don't pay it because they don't know how to use crypto or didn't take the time to learn crypto. That's okay. They simply need to pay once the system comes back up, so don't hesitate. Number 3, the system goes down April 1st through the 2nd. The system will be completely down. No one is able to sign up, but you need to keep working, okay? Number 4, system reopens. Phase 2 begins when credit cards show up. If April 2nd rolls around and you don't see credit cards, yes or no, type it in the chat. Has phase 2 started? Yes or no? No. Thank you. Phase 2 does not begin until credit cards show up. Why? Because we know that there are some people who, number 1, don't know how to use crypto. Number 2, didn't take the time to learn how to do crypto in these 104 days we've been working. And they're not comfortable. They'll eventually get comfortable. So we don't want to, not have those people in when they've been rocking with us. Phase 2 will not begin until credit cards are available in the system. We don't know what day that's going to be. It's all technology. It's all check, double check. Does the credit card system connect to our system? We don't know. So it could be April 3rd or 4th or 5th. But once credit cards appear, that's your sign that phase 2 has officially begun. At that point, we will have a 72-hour window for people to pay their $25 charter membership. When they pay their $25 membership, that ensures that you are considered a Vibe founder. You can use credit cards at that point or crypto to make your payment. If credit cards do not show up, phase 2 has not begun. That means there is no deadline date to give you until credit cards show up. Just put a 3 in the chat if you guys understand that. Put a 3 in the chat. Until credit cards show up, I don't have another date to give you. So when you tell your people, when they're frantic and all of a sudden people are going to be super plugged in, should be, right? Or maybe they're not. That's okay too, okay? Until credit cards show up, phase 2 will not begin, okay? Everybody keeps saying, well, how much do I need to have to pay my membership and when should I have it? Yes, the day that you signed up with us is the day you should have been setting some money aside so that you don't get left out, okay? Be ready ahead of time. When the system comes back online, make sure that you have $25 charter membership to pay your membership. The Elevate membership is $39.99 a month. The Pro is $159.99 a month, and the Legend is $249.99 a month. Which membership should you get? Well, the Legend, of course. If that is not in your wheelhouse, right, then what you should be doing right now is signing up as many free people as you can and converting them to $25 members and taking that referral bonus and using it to offset your membership cost. If you don't have $39.99, you got a lot of problems right now. And you should be working harder than anybody to make sure that you refer as many people as you can so that you can make a $10 bill times 20 or 25 or 30 even, so that you don't come out of pocket to pay your membership. Put a 4 in the chat if you guys understand this. We're not going to have conversations with people who think our prices are too high, right? They're not. There are people out here paying millions of dollars to get into opportunities. If they really want it, they'll come up with the money, right? My price is not based on your budget. It's based on our value. That's what you guys need to say. The price is not based on somebody's budget. It's based on the value that they're getting. And there's hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars worth of value inside the Legend bundle for $249 a month. Okay. So be ready, have your money ready, tuck it in your bank account and don't spend it. Don't go get your nails done or your hair. Don't go out to eat over the next couple of days, and save your money so that you can be a part of the biggest transformation of wealth ever. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. We are not watering this thing down anymore. We've given people ample amount of time to to work the business before the business starts. If they chose not to work the business and to stay stuck in their lack mindset, we can't do anything for those people. We cannot. Okay? Just be ready to move. You need $25 and you need your membership money. If your people are having, getting upset about not being able to pay, go find new people. Go find new people who recognize the value that we're giving. The rest of the people will find the money. When everybody else starts making money, they'll all of a sudden come up with the money. Okay? Number 6. Okay? Oh, sorry. Yes. Thank you, Ron. And, if you want to be a VP and make commissions, there's a $9.99 monthly. That's to be a independent business owner. It lets us know that you actually want us to pay you. Okay. It's all on the website as well. Final reminder, phase 2 does not start until credit cards are live. Once they are live, the credit cards, you'll have 72 hours to complete your $25 payment. After that, no more charter memberships will be available. You'll know because when you guys log in when people take your link and log in, they're only going to see $39, $159, or $249 plus a $9.99 a month if you want to be a Vibe partner and get paid. Okay. Let me keep going. If you pay your $25 in that window, you're officially a founding member. More key dates will follow after phase 2 closes. Let's go with momentum, finish strong, build hard, sign them up. There are some people, guys, listen, this pre-launch was too long for them. And then I look in their back office and they signed up 2 people. Pre-launch was not long enough for them. Pre-launch is for leaders. Pre-launch is for people to really, truly get it together and say, I want to make some money over here and I'm going to do what it takes to make that money. Okay. Nobody should have any questions after reading that post, right? No one should have any questions after reading that post. And I got people texting me now, and because then I know they're not on this call, and I'm going to leave them behind. Okay. I am. I'm going to have to, because we got to move forward, and then our results will be a wake-up call for them. Do you guys understand that? Sometimes you got to just show people results, and that might wake them up. We're not going to be sitting around waiting for people to get ready. Let me show you something really quickly. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can see my little bell curve right here. Okay. This is how business works. It's very clear. This is how brands are built, according to Seth Godin. Some people just have to miss out. It's almost like, let me give you the example. When there's an early bird special to get into a concert, there are some people who take advantage of it and some people don't, and they're forced to pay higher prices. There are some people who will stand in line for hours and hours and even days to get the new Michael Jordan, the new Jordans that come out. They will stand in line for hours and hours and hours. Some people during Black Friday will stand in line at Target for hours and hours and hours to get a TV that's going to be on sale. Some people will get the new iPhone early. It's all in what they deem to be important. Do you guys understand that? Yes or no? Type that in the chat. There's nothing that you leaders can do with some people to make them realize how important it is to focus on their future, that this is the biggest transformation of wealth. Some lady sent me a message. I hope she's on this call. And she's like, well, my team wants something more passive and we've decided to go a different direction. Can I get a refund? No, you cannot. If you've paid your $25, you've paid your $25. There's not a refund on that, right? No, you cannot. You'll fall into the matrix and you'll wake up when you fall in that matrix and realize what a big mistake you're about to make. It's not our job, guys, to try and get people to stop being procrastinators. It's not our job to make sure that people see the vision. It's your job to give it to them. It's not make sure that they It's not your job to make sure that they get it. Jason Wells says it's your job to make sure that they got it. Does that make sense? I told you about this program. If you don't get it mentally, what's getting ready to happen, that has nothing to do with me. Does that make sense, everybody? Just give me a yes or give me something in the chat. Okay. So take the pressure off of yourself, because there's nothing that you're going to be able to do to get people to get it when they haven't gotten it for 40 something, 50, 60 years. That's why they are where they are, many of them. The only thing that we have to do is make sure that they got the information. It's their job to make sure that they get it in their brain, because we've been saying the same thing every single day. I would be fine if the 400 of you guys signed up and the 60 something thousand missed out. We're still going to max out the matrix with or without people. You have to understand how this thing works. Pre-launch is to make sure that people got it, not to make sure they get it. So here's how the bell curve works. There's going to be about 2.5% of people who are innovators. They're the ones who, signed up in the 8100 before I ever told them anything, right? Let me see. We have 70,000 people. 2.5% of 70,000. It's a pretty big number, right? But some of those people are just not going to get it. And that's okay. As innovators are the game changers. They're the people who have been building on faith. Then we're also going to have the early adopters. That's many of the people who signed up and they've stayed plugged in, right? And then guess what? It gets bigger because there's the early majority. These are going to be the people who pay their $25. They don't really know what they're paying for, right? But they've paid. And we have probably close to 20,000 people who have paid $25. So people are going to fall into that matrix, and they're going to wake up when they see how many people are potentially in this thing, right? Then you're going to start having the late majority. These are going to be the people who missed the boat in the beginning, and they're going to be crying and, oh gosh, what's going on? But they're still going to get on the boat, right? And then we have the laggards. This is business. I didn't make this up. This is really how business works. It's always the innovators and early adopters. Then it's going to be the early majority of people who start to wake up. And then guess what? For the next 12 to 36 months, we're going to have late majority and laggards that are going to come in, but they're still going to benefit. They're just going to miss out on, what we did in the beginning. So remember, guys, that the tsunami is coming anyway. I do want you to understand, we've done this before. The first wave of people are going to be you guys who are showing up. Other people don't show up because they don't think it's important right now. That's okay. No worries. I only need a few of you, like 7 of you. First movers, believers, the focused, the consistent, the visionaries. These are going to be the highest earners. The pioneers, the initial surge is going to go in, right? When a tsunami starts, it begins as a sudden displacement in the deep ocean, usually caused by an earthquake. The first wave is massive. It's powerful. It's disruptive, but those who see it first and take action can position themselves ahead of the flood. The business parallel, you guys are the first movers. These are the believers, the pioneers, the visionaries who take action. You guys are the ones willing to bear the risk, but also reap the highest rewards. You're going to establish the foundation over here. Some people are going to miss the boat. Some people are going to sign up because they have 20 people and have yet to pay their $25. They're off in some crypto scam somewhere because there's about 2 of them out there that people are about to lose their marbles on. But we got to let them. That means that their people are going to roll up to the next sponsor. So Desiree, if I sign you up, Desiree, and I am not focused, and then I have 20 people, and then I don't pay my $25, and you're going to fall in before me. And guess what? My people are going to roll up to the sponsor that signed me up. Either way, we win. Either way, somebody's winning in this thing, right? It might not be the person who is not paying attention, but we've given them ample amount of time to plug in, to learn, to do launch calls, to start to understand how this whole thing works. And if they don't take responsibility, guys, that's not your responsibility. We're going to establish the foundation. They take the hardest hits. We do the doubt, the criticism, the resistance, but we make the most money, right? Then all of a sudden, you're going to have that second wave. These are all the people who are not on this call right now. The late believers, the skeptics, these are going to be the momentum builders though, right? These are going to be the people like in some of the other countries that their money is a little funny and they're too busy worrying about what they don't have. I got to be honest, guys. I got some people in a major leader in Uganda. He's phenomenal, but he's got some people on his team that are, well, I don't know if I'm going to have enough money. Why are you even worried about that? Why are you not just working right now? I don't understand. It's a free opportunity. Get busy. Sign people up for free. It's $25. Get busy. Sign people up for $25 and earn your $10 so that you can afford $159, $249. You can upgrade along the way. Even $39. I don't have time to be talking to people who are too busy focused on what they don't have. Focus on how to get it, or you're going to always be a not having person. Now, we did hire Jason Wells. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys got a chance. He is so much better at this than me. I really have a hard time with people's excuses, and I end up hurting their feelings. So guess what I did? I know my weaknesses. So I went and hired the best inspirational leadership coach ever so that I can learn how to be better. But my goal is to work with the leaders, okay? My goal is to turn people into leaders, and he is going to help you guys develop into leaders. But network marketing is not the time to be waiting and dragging people along who cannot get out of their own freaking way. They have to get out of their own way. If you're sitting here thinking about the money you don't have, you're not working. Because we've done everything. We've done everything possible to make sure that nobody gets left behind in this opportunity. It's free. It's $25. I'll give you $10. Then you can come in for $39, or $159 or $249. I could easily make this whole opportunity thousands of dollars because it's worth it. So guys, listen. Go find leader. Get a min is going to be made. Come in, no matter what comes. Second wave follows. They realize the opportunity is real. Now they realize, oh my goodness, it's going to be those people who show up at the pearly gates. And it's like, I didn't believe in God. And then you get to the pearly gates and your name's not in the book. And you're like, oh crap, darn it. Then it's too late. All right. But for the second wave, it's not too late for them. They're going to rush in. Guys, they're going to try to stress you out. Do not allow these people to stress you out. Be cooler than a cucumber. If they haven't been paying attention, that is their fault, right? As long as you got it, as long as you get it, as long as you're in with your $25. Worry about yourself right now. Try to save as many as you can, but they have to want to save themselves. If they give you any resistance, take the path of least resistance. Go find new people. Because once we start, there are going to be people who gladly pay $249 a month for the level of education that we give, right? These people are going to rush in after seeing success stories from the first wave. All I got to do is get a few of you guys some results, and everybody's going to come in because I'm going to tell your story to everybody, right? Understand this. They still make great money, though, these people, but their biggest effect is exploding the income of those in the first wave. They add credibility and momentum, making this thing unstoppable. You have to have a first wave. You have to have a second wave. And then guess what? We're going to have a third wave. These people are going to be coming in for the next 12 to 36 months at a alarmingly exciting rate. These are going to be the mass adopters, the FOMO crowd, the fear of missing out crowd, the lower financial returns as the higher people, but they're going to strengthen the entire ecosystem. It's the shock wave. It's mass adoption. If you want to market something, never market to the masses. Market to the innovators. Starbucks coffee is not marketed to the lower income. I'm just going to be honest. It's an $8 cup of coffee. They market it to the celebrities first because they know the lower income people are going to follow the innovators. They're going to find a way to get that $8 cup of coffee so that they can look like they're doing it out here. That's what happened with Starbucks. It's the same thing in every business. Mass adoption is going to take place in our business, guys. It always does. It's when the tsunami reaches land, flooding everything in sight, right? This is when it's too late to escape. Everyone sees what's happening. Everyone's going to start to see that, gosh darn it, they've already produced 500 legends, making 400 plus thousand plus a month. They're not going to be able to deny getting into this opportunity. The stories are going to be too great. The force is unstoppable. And those who aren't already in position, they're going to scramble to grab whatever they can and sell whatever they can to get involved. The business parallel, the masses who waited too long, these are the people who completely ignored the first two waves, thinking the opportunity wasn't real. You know, you go, girl. I keep getting this from people. Oh, you go. You're a rock star. You can do it. I know it. You don't even have to tell me. I've done this too many times to know exactly what's about to happen. I could literally take 7 people into this opportunity and start all the way over, and I'm still going to max out this matrix with 7 people. You know why? Because I'll duplicate 7 and help them get their 7, who get 7, who get 7. And guess what? There's a long way to 442,860 a month in $3 and $5 bills. There's a lot of other dollar bills in between that. And honestly, I only have to help people make an extra 500 to 2,000 a month, and you guys would never leave me. I already know this. Now tell me I'm lying, right? Put a 7 in the chat if I'm telling the truth. If you spend 249 a month and you make 2,000 a month, are you quitting? No, you're not. I know you're not. Because you would rather take 2,000 a month than no dollars a month. And it is so simple over here. Maybe not easy. It is simple to make 2,000, 4, 5, 600,000 a month over here. It is simple. Not easy because you have to get rid of all the negativity around you. Jason said you have to start cutting things off, right? You have to start pruning people out of your life. I don't have the same friends anymore. All my friends are on their way to millions or billions, not because money is just this great thing. It's because their impact is so much greater. I don't have time to be sitting around talking about problems. I'm allergic. As soon as people start talking about problems, I give them solutions. And if they choose not to take advantage of those solutions, I won't be talking to them for very long. I had a family call last night for 2 hours with 20 of my family members, and all the kids, including the 6-year-old, was sitting right there paying attention. 2 hours. Let me ask you guys this question. Have you had a family call yet? Have you called a family meeting to tell them what is getting ready to happen in your life and to sound the alarm to them, because their emergency is going to become your emergency when you start making all this money? I promise you, you're going to be the cash cow. Every funeral,
Megan, are you still there? Megan?
Okay,
Hello?
I'm back. Can you hear me?
Okay, perfect. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry, I had to go to the door. Somebody knocked on my door. I'm like, who's knocking? Sorry about that. So I'm just kind of stressing this to you guys because I'm only talking to leaders right now. Some people are going to get off and be offended. Sorry. I got to tell you the truth on what's getting ready to happen. They're going to be desperate to join though. And people are going to start saying, can you pay my way in? Do not pay people's way into this opportunity. They will not respect your money. How many of you guys know this? Put a 1 in the chat. If you pay for your kids' stuff, they don't respect it. Make them pay for their own stuff. And all of a sudden it's, oh, no, I don't really need it, Mom. I thought you were buying it. This is business, guys. It's not personal. I'm just trying to suit you guys up with the armor. Peace, love, and joy, though. You don't have to yell at these people. Just be super calm. Be super calm, right? Their emergency all of a sudden cannot be your urgency, or their urgency all of a sudden cannot be your emergency. Let me give you one quick story. I taught high school English for 17 years. Nobody can graduate high school without passing English. You guys aware of that? So we had senior research papers. I warned my students, if you do not turn in this research paper, you will not graduate. Now sign this document saying that you understand what I just said. You have 8 weeks to get this paper done. It is due on this date at this time and not a minute later. Do you understand what I'm saying? Great. Now sign it and take it home to your parents and have them sign it. People still thought I was playing, right? And then all of a sudden, the day the paper's due, everybody wants Megan Lynch to run around and I didn't get a chance to print it out. Can you do this? No, I was cooler than a cucumber, obnoxiously calm. Obnoxiously calm. Like I'm walking at my own pace. You're not going to have me over here running around because you have poor planning. Guys, listen, relax with your people. Don't get all upset. I'm not. We've been going for 105 days now, pre-launch. These people are still going to benefit, but listen, those of you guys who see it now, you're going to be on a beach talking to these people. So ride the first wave. We're still in the first wave. Do you guys understand that? But this first wave is getting ready to end. Why timing matters? Ride the first wave. The first wave makes history and the most money quicker, right? Because you know why? Because the whole company is going to come underneath you. And I'm not stopping. This is a legacy company for Reagan and I. This is the company that we are training our kids to take over this company. I don't want to sell Vibe. Well, what if somebody offers you this amount? This is my family's legacy company. So the second wave fuels the explosion and makes the first wave rich. The third wave locks in long-term sustainable growth and movement, but they miss the biggest financial advantage of sitting on top of all these people. Listen, you guys a year from now are going to sign up somebody who will fall on the 1,000th level. But do you understand that they're still your first level, which means when they max out the matrix, you match their money 100%, whether they come in today or 10 years from now. Do you understand that they still have 88,000 $5 bills to make, which means you match their money? I don't think people understand, or this lady wouldn't have sent me this ridiculous message that I'm reading about, oh, we want to do something more passive. And I think me and my 3 people are going to go do something else. And I said, okay, that was my response to her. Okay. Okay. No problem. I'll give you an income update in 30 days. Okay. No problem. We are not chasing people who don't see it. Pre-launch are for leaders. Pre-launch are not for people who doubt, right? This pre-launch is just a lot longer because we want to make sure that we row forever, okay? We are still in the first wave. You have time to position yourself, but don't wait too long. What should you be doing today, guys? Type it in the chat for me. Wait a minute. I'm going to change it so everyone can type to everybody. I'm sure we have some knucklehead in here, but I don't care. Change the direct to everyone so everybody can see your message. What should you be doing today? Hustle and build. Sign up as many people for free as you possibly can. You have until 11:59 PST, 3 a.m. EST. Hustle and build. Go have a family call, right? Go tell your family, meet me on a call, and put them all in a group text and say, meet me on this call in 30 minutes. Meet me on this call at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9, 10, and whoever shows up on your family call shows up, and tell them, I'm dropping my link. Sign up or you will be sorry. It's kind of what I told my family, right? My family already knows. I didn't have to say that because they ain't crazy. They already know what's about to happen, right? From the kids, we have from 6 years old to my mom on that call with pen and paper. So I'm just letting you guys know what's about to happen. Okay. All right. So it's 12:49. Does anybody want to stick around so that I can tell you about this new compensation plan? Anybody? If you don't, you can hop off, but it's very important because people are like, well, what if I don't have the $159? Let me tell you what about this comp plan. And I'm not going to tell stories because I want you to get it. And you might have to hear it multiple times. So I'm going to make a video when I get off of here. But it is the best compensation plan ever. And it's changed slightly. Okay. So I do want you guys as leaders to understand this. All right. Let me share. Tony, you want to add anything before you leave? She might have already left. Don't look at my screen. I know it looks messy. Okay. So let's look at these memberships really quickly. Yes, I am recording. Okay. So let's look at these memberships real quick, okay? There's a $25, this is on thevibe.io, okay? There's a $25 charter membership. This is going to end sometime after April 2nd, okay? Anybody who pays a charter membership can stay in the matrix if they pay at least $39.99, $159 or $249. Do you guys understand that? Okay. Those people, because I don't want to delete those people out of the matrix. I don't want to kick them out. So if you have a charter membership, so you need to tell somebody if they're in another country or wherever and they're so stressed about not having the money, right? Pay a charter membership. Then when you're inside the matrix, you can upgrade to $39.99, $159 or $249. Okay. What does that mean though? Does that mean that you get to earn in the matrix? Not necessarily. Okay. Can I earn in the matrix with a $39 membership? Not necessarily, but it's not a no either. Let me show you how they could still earn in the matrix. Pros and legends, 100%. You earn in the matrix. You do have to pay $9.99. I don't know if it's on here. A month if you want to be commissionable. Okay. Write that down. Why do we make you guys pay that? Because it's the law. You have to either be a customer. So some people are going to pay $159 a month. And if they don't pay that $9.99 a month, they're considered customers. As soon as they pay $9.99 a month, they're commissionable. Okay. They're now business owners. So, and there will be a clear pathway that you guys will be able to pay. It'll look just like this. 39, 159, 249. Do you want to be a Independent business owner, $9.99. You can add it all at once, right? I'm going to say this again. What is the benefit of paying a charter membership? Early access to events, products, to getting into the matrix, but it also allows you to stay in the matrix with $39, okay? Now, if anybody signs up after pre-launch is over and they pay $39, they do not go into the matrix immediately. They don't go in there immediately. Does it mean, can they still get in there? Let me tell you how they could still get in there with this membership, right? Let's take a look. I don't expect you to get this on the first rip, okay? Uh-oh. So let's take a look real quick. Okay, vibe, disclaimer. I'm going to skip the presentation. Can be a customer or Vibe partner. You can sign up for free. Charter membership is $25 one time. It gives you access to a lot of things and getting into the matrix. There's a $10 fast start bonus on the $25. There's 5 ways that you can earn over here. You can be a product of the product, direct sales when it's time, or the 3x10 matrix, right? Direct sales, we're going to have all kind of products that you guys don't know about right now because you can't see them. Okay, but you will be able to see them as we start to roll in April. Okay, the matrix is what everybody is excited about because they know there's only one. Here's the company, and all of those people who pay $25 will fall in the matrix. If they don't pay $25, they don't get in the matrix early. Okay, they have to wait until we actually open the doors for people to pay their memberships. Okay, so people want to get started right now. The membership that everybody should be getting is the Legend membership. Why? Because it gives you access to everything. It gives you the most amount of value. It allows you to monetize. It allows you to get market insights. Market insights allow you to potentially take your education and apply it and make money using the product, Forex, crypto, sports betting, right? It allows you to put your courses in here. It allows you to do a lot of things, right? This is the membership that everybody wants. Okay? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys understand. This is the membership you want. Why? Because it grants you the most value, the most access, the most everything. You want it. Optional, you can pay $9.99 a month to be an independent business owner. That means that we can legally pay you. If you don't pay this, you're a customer. Okay, let me get to the good stuff, okay? So the Elevate membership is $39.99 a month, okay? Take a look. It says 7-class boot camp, weekly coaching. You can earn $10 on fast starts if you sign up $39 members. It does not grant immediate matrix access, okay? It doesn't grant immediate matrix access. Okay, Brenda, it'll be bold when you guys go to check out. There'll be a video, there'll be everything there to make sure that people know that, Vicky, don't put your hand up, put your hand down because they'll kick you out. Okay, pro membership. This is where you can learn. It's $159 a month. You get limited access to certain things. You don't get market insights, but it grants you access to get into the matrix if you pay your $9, okay? And then the $249 gives you all the bells and whistles, okay? This is on the this is on myvibe.io. So you guys know you can go back and you can read all this for yourself, okay? Yep. TJ, read it. It's on myvibe.io. myvibe.io, okay? So let me break this comp plan down for you guys. I'm going to do it high level. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to take notes, okay? Now, when you sign people up, they should get back with the person who invited them and create a free account. They should set up their profile, enable their Telegram notifications. They should click on the Vibe Partner and get their referral link. They should schedule their launch calls and share the opportunity. And then when it's time, you can become a product of the product and discover, develop, and demonstrate your passions. This is the pathway, okay? Again, quick disclaimer on thevibe.io/policies. We're not here to entice you. We're just here to show you the possibilities, okay? Uh-oh. Tony? Let me see if she's on here. I don't have my slides on here that I need. Let me call her so she can, 1 second, guys. Okay, grab pen and paper for those of you guys who want to see the power of this new comp plan that we have. Hey, Tony, can you unblock I need the compensation slides. That's okay. I got there and I was like, hey, where are they? That's okay. Oh, okay. Oh, no, you're not. That's okay. It's okay. I know it looks good. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Grab pen and paper. No, it's not your fault. So one thing I do want you guys to know with this new comp plan, there's so we Oh, right. So this comp plan has been checked, double checked by some of the best consultations ever. It cost us a pretty penny. I don't even want to tell you how much we pay for 3 hours of consultation from one group, right? And we went to them and it's in the thousands, multiples, because we wanted to make sure that our compensation plan was legally compliant. Okay. Then we didn't even take their word for it. We went and paid for more consultation to make sure that the compensation plan was legally compliant. And they said, yep, it looks great, man. But the only thing that they said is, you guys can make far more money if you wouldn't pay them so much money. We're not interested in making far more money. We're interested in the field making money. We're interested in you guys changing your lives and the lives of the people around you. We just said, hey, does it look good though? Yeah, but your people are going to make a lot of money. Great. That's exactly what we want to happen. So we know to the world, this looks crazy. Okay. This looks crazy to the world. Is it sustainable? Yes. We've paid tens of thousands of dollars to make sure that our compensation plan will always be able to pay out. Okay. So, but it's going to pay you like you're a partner. We want 1,000 Kingdom millionaires. So let's take a look. I know it looks a little bit much, but let's start at the bottom, okay? Let's start at the bottom. Let's go over here from the right. You guys see this over here? Uh-oh. Hold on 1 second. Okay. I need that little thing to go away. So it says $29.99 enrollment one-time fee. That's waived, okay? It's waived. Don't worry about it. One day it might pop back up, but not for you guys. Okay. Does that make sense? This is waived. To be a Vibe partner, you have to pay $9.99 a month. That is what allows you to actually be commissionable. Okay. Let's hop over here. You see where it says Matrix Rewards? Start at the bottom, guys. And write this in the chat. An Elevate membership is $39.99 a month. It's also worth 40 points. It's dollar for dollar, basically, okay? Let me move that. Look at the very bottom down here. It's worth dollar for dollar. Write that down, guys. Elevate membership is $39.99 a month. It's worth 40 points. It's worth 40 points. If you look at the Pro membership, let me see if I can make this bigger. I can't. If you look at the Pro membership, it's $159.99 a month. It's worth 160 points. PCV It stands for personal commissionable volume or personal customer volume. Okay, write that down, everybody. Pro is $159.99 a month. It's worth 160 points. The Legend membership is worth 250 points. Okay, the Legend is worth 250 PCV. Now, if a $39 person is in the matrix, 50 cents will roll up 10 levels. Okay, how could a $39 person get in the matrix? I'm going to tell you in a second. Okay, 50 cents rolls up 10 levels. Pros, $3 rolls up 10 levels. Legend, if they fall in and you're qualified for that, $5 will roll up 10 levels. Fast start bonus on a $39, which is crazy, is $8. So when you sign up somebody, it's not 10 now, it's $8 because second level, we got to change that on the other side. Second level was $4. So we're actually giving more money, okay? We're giving $11 total. So we're giving a first level bonus and we're giving $4 to the second level. So I sign up Javian, Javian signs up Desiree. There's 2 levels right there, okay? On the pro membership, I'm down here at the bottom, okay? On the pro membership, $3 rolls up, I'm sorry, $20 fast start, $10 second level. Legend is $40 level 1, $20 level 2. So out of the 200, let me do the math real quick, guys. Out of the $200 and basically $50, let's just round up. There's $250. How much money are we paying now on a Legend membership for Matrix Pay, level 1 and level 2? Do the math for me real quick. How much of that $250 is going to the field? This is training now. $65. So how much is left over out of the 250? How much is left over? Because people are like, how can you guys pay this much money? It's simple math. Somebody do the math. 250 minus 65 is what? $185 left over. Okay. So we still have $185 to play with. We could keep all the money. Don't you think we've paid you enough? We could keep the 185 and it can go in the company bin, but we don't keep it. We pay you more money, right? We pay you check matches. We pay you on 2 levels. The money is going to come from the membership. And then we take what's left over and we pay our corporate staff, and then the company keeps the rest, okay? Yep, this comp plan is pretty crazy, if I say so myself. If I didn't own this company, I would be in this company. And maxing out this matrix. Okay, so let's go up here really quickly so that we can understand. How could an Elevate person get in to the matrix? Well, let's look at this. We have new ranks now. We have an apprentice rank. An apprentice has 40 points. So maybe they bought an Elevate membership, but notice they're not in the matrix. They only earn fast start on level 1. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys are tracking me right now, okay? And if somebody buys an Elevate, can they get into the matrix? No, because they only have 40 points, okay? But they can get fast start on level 1. Okay, if they have 40 points, that means their membership is probably an Elevate, okay? But let's look at Rookie. Rookie is 160 points. That means that you could have a membership or somebody that you referred could have a $160 membership. To get to your 160 points, your personal volume counts. We made it even easier for you guys, right? You could have a pro membership or somebody you signed up can have a pro membership and it counts toward your personal customer volume. So could I be a $39 member and go sign up Apostle Rita, and Apostle Rita gets a pro membership, would I get into the matrix? Yes. So I could be a $39 a month member, and I could go and sign up 4 elevates. What's 4 times 40? And get myself into the matrix as long as you have the correct PCV. Okay. So it's you plus anybody you earn totals your PCV. So we're not leaving anybody out. So I just had a guy call and say, man, I'm about to lose everything, blah, blah, blah. But I only have $39. I said, have you signed up anybody? He said, yeah, I've signed up some pros and some legends. You're Gucci. You're golden, right? You can get in the matrix. I said, be on this call today. You need 160 PCV, personal customer volume. It could be your product or anybody you've personally referred can get you in the matrix. Okay. Let's look over here. This is huge. Every single person who at least has 160 PCV or more is going to be grandfathered in as a connector for 45 days. What does that mean? That means that we will pay you level 1 through 5 plus a fast start bonus. We added this, and up to $3 on anybody that falls in under you. If it's a legend, it's $3. If it's a pro, it's $3. If it's an elevate, it's 50 cents. Because remember, an elevate could fall in because they have a whole bunch of other elevates, or they have a whole bunch of pro, or one pro at least, right? And their number would equal 160. So what does this mean? Every person that comes in is a connector. They get paid as a connector for 45 days. But then after 45 days, if you don't meet 500 PCV, you go back to a rookie, which means you don't earn any more matrix pay. You earn fast start bonus number 1, level 1. Let me say that again. Everybody who comes in, if they have at least 160 PCV, personal customer volume, we automatically grandfather you in to get paid like you're a connector. Level 1 through 5, fast start level 1, and you can make a minimum or a maximum of $3 on anybody that falls in. Okay. After 45 days, if you don't bring me at least, look, 2 people, and one of them could be you. You could get a legend membership and sign up a legend, and that's 500 PCV. Or you can go be elevate and go sign up 2 legends, and you're a connector. You can be an elevate and go sign up 4 pros, including yourself, right? It could be you as a legend and one other person, and you have the correct PCV, personal customer volume. It could be you as an elevate and you go sign up 4 pros or whatever, and you got the rank. You got 45 days to do it. And when you are getting these memberships, we're going to coach you. We're going to help you get your business off the ground. And it's going to be so much more simple. You know why? Because people are already going to be getting paid. And it shouldn't be hard for you to say, listen, look how much work people are making. Don't post it on social media. But we're going to grandfather you in as a connector. Put a yes in the chat if you get it. Put a no in the chat if you are still a little confused, okay? Put a yes, put a no if you're still a little confused. And while you're doing that, you come in and you need to have at least 160 PCV to be grandfathered in to be paid like a connector. A connector gets paid level 1 through 5. There's $1,815 worth of $3 bills or so. Well, it's actually like 900 or something if it's $3 bills, or 1,000, something like that. Okay. Fast start bonus number 1. If you don't reach 500 PCV, after 45 days, you will get paid as a rookie. Rookies make fast start level 1. So you got a 45-day grace period. Then let's take a look at creator. To be paid as a creator, you need to have at least 750 PCV. That could be 3 legends, including yourself, you plus 2 other people. Or it could be you plus 4 other legends, right? A total of, I'm sorry, 5 pros, 3 legends. You are included in that number. Now, let's say you're a creator, but you have a $39 a month membership, but you've went and signed up enough people to reach 750. Are you technically a creator? Yes. Is it good business practice for you to sign people up with memberships that you refuse to get? You better upgrade, right? Because we will talk about you. Just kidding. No, I can't say that. But I'm just saying your team might talk about you. Your team might say, man, you're over here and you don't even have a membership, right? But you've signed up enough people. Legally, I can't tell you guys that you have to purchase a product. So I'm saying that out loud so that you guys know, because this is a training. Legally, like $9.99 a month, but you have to have the right PCV. I can't force you to buy a product, but I can force you to meet the requirements. And that is the PCV that you need in order to be paid at that rank. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys understand what I'm saying. Okay. Once you hit creator, you've referred 3 people and you could count for that as legends, or 5, right? Now you can make up to $5 on legends who pop in, right? Right here, if you only have 500 PCV, if a legend falls into your downline, you can't make any more than $3. But if you hit this rank of creator, then you can make up to $5 plus level 6 and fast start on level 2. As a promoter, you need 1,000 PCV. That's for 7 pros, including yourself, if you want to get a membership, or it's 4 legends, including yourself. So you plus 3 is 4, or it might be you don't have that membership and you just go get 4 people. It has to total 1,000 PCV. You can go sign up, I don't know how many elevates, and reach this number. That is completely up to you. Okay. As long as you have this number, you can get into you're in the matrix, and we'll pay you level 7 through level 7 and 100% check match. Influencer is 1,250. That's a total of 5 legends, including yourself, or whatever, or 8 pros, including yourself, or you don't have a membership. Nobody gets paid without $9.99 a month, though. And we pay you based on your PCV. Check match opens up. 1,250, 50% match opens up. 1,500 PCV is 6 legends or 10 pros. You can include yourself in this number. You qualify for the metal Visa card. Now go down to legend. Legend, I told you guys a long time ago that you need 7, okay? Yep, somebody just said, Megan, please post this recording ASAP. This changes everything for those who felt they were going to miss out. Yep, because they started negatively thinking instead of going to work. They started thinking about what they didn't have immediately instead of saying, okay, I need $159. Let me go figure it out. I freaking sold plasma. I have 2 kids. I'm a single parent. If I don't work, they don't eat. Some people just give up and just, sorry, kids, you don't have any food. I'm doing whatever to take care of my kids, right? And to get to the next level. That's why it's not that I'm insensitive. It's just that I've been poor before and I never want to be poor again. So I'm going to do what it takes not to be poor, not to pass over opportunities repeatedly. Sorry, let me get back to work. So legend, 7, including yourself. I told you guys you needed 7. You really need 6 plus yourself if you want to count yourself. And now you've maxed out the comp plan. So don't get 7, go get 14 then, just in case somebody has a stupid attack, or go sign up some pros or sign up some elevates. You just got to get to this number, 1,750. And in the back office, in our new back office, we'll tell you, hey, you're 100 points away from going to the next rank. We'll give you suggestions. We'll do all those things to make sure that you know that, hey, you're too close to missing money. We're even going to tell you if you are a connector, but you might have people 10 levels deep, I'm going to tell you how much you're missing on each level. I'm going to make you sick in the back office, right? Because I already know I'm 50 levels deep in some people's organizations or even more. That means some of you guys are going to get positioned and you've only signed up yourself and one other person, but you got 50 levels under you. And I'm going to tell you exactly what you're missing out on. And I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do to get to those levels. Go sign it. You need 7 people. Or you're going to be sick to your stomach looking at how much money you're missing because you didn't do what I said 104 days ago. You thought I was playing, I guess. I'm not playing with this comp plan. All right, so let's go over here to QGV. QGV stands for Qualified Group Volume. It's at the bottom right down here in the small print. Qualified Group Volume. Qualified Group Volume means from your lineage, and relax, we're not turning it on for 6 months, but we do have to turn it on legally, right? Legally, we have to turn it on. You have a six-month grace period. Qualified group volume means from your lineage, not from the spillover that I put under you. It means Javian went and signed up, Tony, who signed up, Denise, who signed up such and such, not all the people who spilled under you. Your group volume is from what you have done down. You are the king and queen of your own castle. That means Johnny, I put 10,000 people under Johnny. Yes or no, does that count toward his group volume? Yes or no? Type it in the chat. No, it does not. It has to come from what Johnny has produced. Johnny signs up Chris, who signs up Queen, who signs up Mia, who signs up whatever. You have 6 months, but you've had 104 days, some of you, right? If you follow my plan, my legend plan, this will be in 10 to 12 weeks, you guys will already be 7 to 10 levels deep in your organization. It's not even going to matter. This group volume thing, it's not even going to matter because we start over the day that you guys sign up. I'm going to show you that in a second too. 4,000 is equivalent to you having 16 legends in your downline that came from something you or your team did, or 25 pros. Some of you have that already. This is going to kick in 6 months. I had to have, in order to be a legend in my other company, I had to have 5,000 people in my downline to hit the legend status. 5,000, and they had to be organized. 2,000 in leg 1, 2,000 in leg 2, 1,000 in leg 3. I had 21,000 people on my team before I hit legend. So it's called breakage. Write that down. It's how the companies make money. It's called breakage. I don't mind the company having breakage as long as it's reasonable. I think it's reasonable for you guys to have 320 people in your downline. If you get 3, starting here in 2 weeks, start over, you get 3, help them get 3, that's 9, help them get 3, that's 27, help them get 3, that's 81, help them get 3, that's 243. You just got to duplicate 3 a few times. Some of you guys are already here, okay? Here's the thing. Let's look at the last thing, and then I want to show you how to max out this matrix in 2 weeks. When we start, in a week and a half or so, anybody who works with me, you're going to know that you got to follow the system to a T. You cannot deviate or you won't be on my legend team. I have a private group that nobody can see and nobody's in it right now. The only way you're going to get to work with me for the next 90 days personally is you got to do exactly what I say. You'll thank me later. Okay. Let's look at line max. Line max doesn't start until creator. It just means that you can't have a runaway leg. You can't have, I sign up Jonathan and Jonathan puts in a whole bunch of people and I don't do anything else. I can't have all of my volume coming from one leg, right? This is standard in any. Are we volume based? Not necessarily. We make it so simple for you guys, but I can't sign up Coach Cola and then I go sign up my grandmother who's not going to do the business at all, and I go sign up my my kid that doesn't even know how to log into their back office, and I let Coach Cola do all the work. Well, 70% of what Coach Cola does can count toward what you're doing. It can't all come from one person. Now, do you have to balance legs? No, you really don't if you follow my system. Three gets three, who gets three, who gets three. Okay. And I have a new playbook for you guys that you need to read. Okay. Who's still with me right now? Some people are going to fall off, but stay with me if you can. I know some people have to go back to work. I saw your text message. I'm not going to hold it against you. Okay. This comp plan is basic and simple. It's the most simple comp plan you're ever going to work. Okay. So how do I max out the matrix? Go get 7 people and one of them can be you. That's all you guys should be thinking about. Go get 7 legends and one of them can be you. Or if you want to do the math and work a little harder and sign up more people with pros and elevates, you can. If you want to be an elevate, as long as you have 160, you can stay in the matrix, right? If you're in my matrix with a charter membership, the benefit is that you at least get the positioning, right? But you don't get paid in the matrix until you reach 160 PV. Or you go sign up a pro. Let me tell you this one thing though. This is really important. Let's say that I sign up Chris, right? I have a $39 Elevate membership. I have 40 PCV. I go sign up Chris, and Chris also gets an Elevate membership. I make my $8 or whatever. And now how much PCV do I have, guys? I have an Elevate. I sign up Chris. She has an Elevate. 80, right? Can I get into the matrix? Yes or no? No. But what if Chris goes and signs up Ron, and Ron gets a pro membership? How much PCV does Chris have? Let me say it again. I sign up Chris. I get an Elevate. I have 40. I sign up Chris, gets an Elevate. She or he, I'm not quite sure, has 40. I have 80. I can't get in the matrix. But Chris has 40 and then goes and signs up Trina with a pro. Now 40 plus 160 is 200. Does Chris get into the matrix? Yes or no? And I don't. That's the risk you run if you don't have what you're supposed to have. Then Chris is going in with Trina, and I'm going to be out here window shopping, looking inside because I don't have the correct PCV, so I'm not falling into the matrix. Okay? Don't let me start singing 50 Cent's song, Window Shopper. I love that song because 50 Cent, he's ruthless, right? He came from the gutter and he's like, you're a window shopper. Don't be mad at me, right? Don't be mad at me if people didn't do what they were supposed to do during pre-launch, which is build for free and activate $25 with those free people and take that money and upgrade to the membership that you need, right? Hold on one second. Don't talk because I'm on a call. 1 second, guys. Did you guys need me? Sorry, guys. Okay, last thing I want to show you guys. That's very important for you to know, okay? Very important. This comp plan is, oh my gosh, like it's life. Like this comp plan, it is so easy. I mean, it's so simple. It's not easy because you got to learn, right? And people are going to automatically look at it. Oh, I can't afford it, so I'm not going to do it. Mindset's all jacked up. That's why I hired Jason, partnered with Jason so he can get people's mindsets right. Because one lady was about to miss out. She came in the 8,100, guys. She came in January. Now she's running hard because I got on the phone with her and gave her the business for real. I didn't pull any punches. I'm like, you're about to miss out, and you came in January, and you're not going to pay your $25? Do you know how much income you're about to miss? And if you don't know, I will tell you if you miss it. You will have regret big time. That's how I talk to people. I'm sorry. I don't have time to be sugarcoating stuff for people anymore. We've done too much work to get to this point, and we're at the finish line, and people are having stupid attacks, right? I'm going to let them. But I'm also going to tell them what they just missed out on too, because that's my petty Betty nature. No, I'm just kidding. It's because I know they're going to sign up and they're going to come in under all the first movers. Okay. Last thing I want to show you guys, and then I'm going to let you ask questions. And if you have any issues with support, you got to send a support ticket. You can't send it to me, right? We're going through all of our support tickets. If you paid with green money and you don't see your stuff, you fill out a Google form. Okay, if it came out of your account. If it didn't come out of your account, Reagan's going to be calling the 170 people, and she's going to give you guys another US people opportunity to pay a different way. Okay. Go to myvibe.io, and do you guys see up here it says back office and it says legend? Do you guys see this? Put a 1 in the chat if you see it. This is my last thing. Okay. Yeah, she was not just part of the 8100. She was, man, she's about to miss out big time. Okay. Legend. I am going to have a super small group. My circle is going to be so small. It's a period. Okay. If people do not follow my plan to a T, okay, I'm going to tell you guys pretty soon, tomorrow, what you need to be doing to be in the Legend group. It starts right here. Look at where it says Legend Roadmap. Click on this button. When it pops up, go print this out. I have printed out like 50, and when you guys meet me in different places, I probably have these for you. I want you to look at it. You will be following it to a T. No one will be in my Legend group if you are not already starting to present to your team, right? You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You got to expand your comfort zone, like Jason said. You got to expand your comfort zone. So start practicing the presentation. It's so fun to do the presentation, guys. Once you get it, it's so fun. And when you guys hear me tonight at 8 o'clock, because you're going to bring me 5 to 10 people on my call tonight, right? 5 to 10. I'm going to show you how simple it is to present the presentation, even with the new comp plan, because you don't have to go into all that. So when we start is when everybody pays their either $39, their $159, or their $249. That will be the first week of our 10 to 12 weeks. First week, it says, how many people did you personally enroll this week? How many total personals have you enrolled, right? These are going to be people who have actually paid their memberships, right? Not charter memberships. Total number of people in your organization now. This number will be crazy for some of you. It will be in the thousands who have paid a pro or some type of membership, right? Elevate, Pro, or Legend. The actual number of people you should have in your organization is at least technically 3, I would say, pros, right? 3 people who are actually inside the matrix. So you should have 3. Some of you are going to have 10,000. It's going to be crazy, right? This first week for some of you who got position, I don't care if you came in at number 70,000 and I know her name, we're still going to be building, right? And all those people who do get positioned in the first wave, all their positions are going to be filled up. So people aren't going to have anywhere to go but down. So that number is going to be forever changing. But week 1, you should focus on signing up 3 new people. Week 1. Put a 3 in the chat if you guys can commit to that. I don't care that you've signed up 20 people. I could care less. Those people don't count. When we start week 1, everybody's got to start over for 7 straight days. I'm going to show you guys how to peak interest, show the plan, 3-way to close your people out. We're going to be super busy. You're going to take 7 straight days, no sleep. You can take a nap, right? Until you refer 3 new people. I will know because I own the company and I can see if they came in during week 1. You cannot get into my legend group unless you do that. Okay? You can't. Once you've referred 3 new people in that very first week, then you can get in. 7 days, right? 7 days you focus on launching, doing calls, giving smoke signals. I don't care what you have to do to get 3, but you need to get 3 new people. Because the other people have been in. Some of them have been in so long they're going to get on your nerves. Oh, I'm in, but I don't really know. We don't have time. Nope. Don't have time to be listening to that. We've been coaching and training, and I'm going to coach and train this whole week. You need 3 new people. You need 3 new blood. And then guess what? Week 2 is when you take attention off yourself for a second and you focus on those 3 people. Now, guess what you have to do? You have to make sure those people watch the first 48. It's going to be in the back office. It's called the first 48. It's going to be a series of very short videos that tells them exactly what they need to do in their first 48 hours so that Megan Lynch doesn't have to say it, so that Crystal doesn't have to say it. It's going to say, understand these terms, launch your business. This is what it means. Make a list of everybody you know and call them all, and then call your sponsor or do it yourself and get on a Zoom and call everybody and launch your business. It's going to tell them. It's going to talk about what edification is. Make sure that you PS3, pique interest, show them a video, and then 3-way them to your sponsor. Do not try to close out your own people. When you try to close out your sister knows that you still live in the same house. She doesn't know that you're over here making $10,000 a month, and you just don't want her to know that you have money. I lived in a 2-bedroom apartment paying $800 a month for a year, making 6 figures a month. Yep, I said it. I didn't even move. I paid $800 a month and I was making 6 figures a month, and I stayed in my apartment for an entire year. Why? Because I didn't really need to upgrade at that point. I wasn't going nowhere. It was COVID. And then it was after COVID. And then I got my house, my condo I wanted. So I want you guys to understand, week 1 is about you getting 3. Week 2 is about you helping your 3 get 3. H3, help 3 get 3. Then 9 new people would come in. Yes or no, guys? Okay. Yes or no? Is it easy for your 3 to get 3, or is it easy for you to go get a new 9? Is it easier for you to help your 3 go get 3, which equals 9? Or is it easier for you to go try to find 9? My daughter. Say it one more time, sissy. She said, get 3 to get 3. She's 18. She knows it. She said, get 3 to get 3. And then guess what? Week 3, you have 12 total people in your organization new, and you got 12 mouths to feed, 12 people to lead, and you got to now help those 9 launch their business, go through the first 48 training, and get their business off the ground so those 9 get 3. That's 27 who get 3 is 81, who get 3 is 243. Guys, listen, let me show you this new playbook real quick, and then I promise we're going to get off. Let me find it. Here it is. Okay. You guys are going to get this new playbook. I'm not done with it. I have one more picture to add. Okay. So you see this playbook right here? Uh-oh, that's not what I want to do. One second. File. Download PDF. Okay. Last thing I want to show you guys, you're going to get this playbook, okay? I call it the legend playbook. Impact equals income. The more impact you make, the more action you take, is going to equal your income, okay? Let me go through this real quick. It's the 90-day game plan, and we're going to get in a groove. We're not doing a grind. I'm 46. I don't have time to be doing grinds with these knees. The road to legend is going to be a groove. Okay, a state in which you are able to do something well and easily, especially because you are doing it often. It is not hard to do a little studying each day once you get into a groove, right? It's not hard to launch people's businesses once you start launching people's businesses. The disclaimer is on here. This is the Vibe Playbook for Dummies. Don't take offense to that. There's a lot of books for dummies out here. They made billions of dollars writing books for dummies. Okay, I'm not calling you a dummy. I'm just saying if somebody is a dummy, they could still follow this simple plan. Okay, follow the simple system. Rise and grind, 90-day challenge. We put our heads down for 90 days. We already see, guys, that there's 390 people on here. We already see that there's 70,000 people, and some people gave up already. I already knew it was going to happen. That's okay. If only the 300 of you guys followed me, we'd still max out this comp plan, and all of them are going to be running back, right? I put the picture in here. Our goal is week 1, we refer 3 serious people. That means you're going to make up to $15 if they come in as legends, or 9 if they come in with something else. Or you got to be at that rank, though, remember. Okay? You have to be at that particular rank to get up to $5, okay? Week 2, help those 3 refer 3. It's up to $45 you just added. Week 3, help those 9 refer 3. That's up to $135, up to $405 in week 4, right? Of $5 bills, potential $3 and $5 bills. This isn't including, guys, your check matches. It's not including any of that stuff. It's only including matrix pay. It's not including fast start bonuses if you refer people, okay? Week 5, it's up to $1,215 comes in. Mind you guys, listen, what's going to happen. After week 4, it's going to start over again and it's going to compound. Do you guys realize that? Tell me if you're tracking. After a month, guess what? Everybody has to pay their membership again, but you're still signing up. New people are coming in. So I can't really tell you how much can be made because you have all the 30-day people, all the people in April are going to pay, and then all the people in May, new people are going to come in, plus the compounded April people are going to pay. It's called compound interest. Albert Einstein said those who understand it earn it. Those who don't pay it. That's why the banks charge us compound, they make compound interest. It's compounding, guys. So these numbers might not even be, it's only right for, it's right, but I couldn't tell you. Okay. Week 5, if 243 new people come in, that's 1215. Week 6, if you take those 243 people and you duplicate them by 3, that's another $3,645. Do you guys think this is possible? Yes or no? Type it in the chat. Do you think it's possible? Why do you think it's possible? Somebody tell me. Why do you think it's possible? Jonathan, you can even unmute. Why do you guys know that it's possible? Let me see
So
if
real quick, why do I think it's possible for these numbers to happen? Because honestly, people want what they see. And that's the true fact of it. Your numbers are going to double every single month, period.
And you're right, Jonathan. I need, and I want you to think about it too. Why do you guys know that this is possible? Why do you know that it's possible for this to be done? Somebody else can unmute. JV and Desiree, I got some, let me unmute. I hate to unmute 300 people, but I'm going to. Somebody unmute and tell me, raise your hand and tell me why you know it's possible.
Because numbers don't lie.
Okay, yes, but
Math. The math is correct.
And
Because
it's been done
because
before.
you've done it
All you're doing
before.
is duplicating threes.
Done it before.
You're just duplicating threes.
Because Meg has done it before.
Yeah,
And
that
then-
without saying,
Yep.
is
The
it
3
possible
by
to please
10
God?
forced matrix.
already
Don't
right. You know why it's possible? Because I'm doing it right now. Because I just did 70,000 off one call. I did one phone call, one in an hour and a half, and 128 people showed up to my call. And from 128 people, we have duplicated to 70,000. People think I'm crazy, right? Everything I do is intentional. Nothing I do is by accident. Nothing. I'm always trying to prove a point. It's just my nature, right? So if anybody says, oh, I don't know if that's possible, and I say but I really mean we, but I started it though. I did one call. I did one phone call, December 17th. And since December 17th, we're 100 days in. I already had 8,000 people in 1 week. If I would have charged people $159, they would have paid it. If I would have charged them $240, they would have paid it, right? So I just want you guys to understand, I'm already doing it. So guess what's going to happen when week 1 starts and I start over? I haven't even reached out to my whole list. I have 200,000 people on a Google form, 200,000 people that know me that I purposely have not called. Why? Because I can't handle them right now. I can't handle, there's something called too much growth, too fast, and it destroys businesses. So I purposely have not told them, and they have no idea what I'm doing because they're doing their own thing. What do you think is going to happen when I relaunch my business week 1? You think I'm going to sign up 3 people? No. I might sign up 3 people in 3 seconds. Guess where those people have to go? Come on now. Listen, when you guys go through this playbook, it shows people how to sign up. It gives them this link right here, the vibe.io. It gives them the Telegram, the main one. It tells them how to sign up, getting started. I'm not done yet. I got one more picture. I got it. Oh, no, already added it. Tony must have did that. So there's the memberships. You guys can give this playbook. There's the getting started. Okay. I do have one more picture I want to add right there. Also, it tells you guys what Vibe stands for. Visualize your breakthrough. Our family-owned network marketing company. That just means we share a product with people and we get paid when they use it. Vibe products, it's the ecosystem. It's the big hub. You can join Vibe in 2 ways, customer or Vibe partner. Membership opportunities to join. Tells them there's the VP kit. Oh, I got to fix this. Direct sales. This means you can use and sell the products in the ecosystem. If you're a Vibe partner, you earn commission. Commission. This is the money you earn when someone signs up or buys from you. In Vibe, most commissions come from something called the matrix. The matrix. Picture a triangle-shaped team. You can have 3 people on your first level. Each of them can have 3 and so on for 10 levels down. You get paid every time someone in your matrix pays their membership. I do have to add a couple things to this. Okay. 50 cents, $3, $5. Fast start bonuses, 40, 20. I even give an example. If Olivia signs up 10 people, she earns $400 a month, right? If it's the $40. If those 10 get 10, that's 100. Olivia earns $2,000 a month. Okay. Monthly check match. I give you some examples in here so you guys can understand it. 7 rule. When you personally refer 7 or more, it keeps your matrix strong. This is how you stay paid for life, meaning steady, long-term income. Unlimited matrix. There's $5 million a year in matrix money through 10 levels. Even if you just bring in a few and they do the same, your income can grow. Okay. There's one more thing I have to add, because if somebody comes in below your 10th level, you still match them. Right? They have $5 million worth of $10 worth of through 10 levels, which means you could sign up 10 people next year and they max out the matrix. Do the math. Why would I ever sell this company? It's only going to get better and better. I want to be a no-need juice. I want to be a $1 billion company, but I also want to produce thousands of millionaires. That is what's most important first to me. Because if I produce 1,000 millionaires this year, everybody's coming anyway. So why not pay you guys what you're worth, right? Now, I'm not saying you're going to make $1 million doing nothing, but I'm saying if you listen and you follow directions, it's probably going to happen, right? And as the owner, I can't say, hey, go pay your membership so you can make this much. You don't even have to have a membership over here to get in the matrix, but you do have to have the correct PCV to get in the matrix. I can't force you to buy a product from me to get in the matrix, but you do have to have the correct PCV to get into the matrix, right? I even have a goal statement here. I declare that over the next 90 days, I will show up with unshakable faith, unmatched focus, and unrelenting discipline. I will personally refer 3 powerful leaders who see the vision. I will help those 3 launch, lead, and duplicate. I will follow the system with excellence and intention. I will silence distractions, eliminate excuses, and overcome obstacles. I will move with purpose, walk with integrity, and operate in boldness. I will train, teach, and lead by example because duplication starts with me. I will not grumble in the wilderness. I will not miss the promise. This is my season. This is my assignment. This is my moment. By faith, by focus, and by fire, I will max out the matrix. Lord knows I have been in the fire. I lost my best friend to cancer, and then I lost my best friend in the form of my father, right? Lord knows that, man, I don't want the Job experience, but I feel like it. I don't want it, but I know that I can't give up. So nobody knows more than myself and Reagan right now what it feels like. We are perseverance at its finest, right? I cry every day, but I cry to keep going. I don't cry to quit. I must have a personal mission. I must walk in purpose and trust God's plan. I must commit to the vision and move boldly. I must stay disciplined. Consistency creates success. I must serve with excellence and honor my faith. I must speak life and shape my reality. I must trust the process and embrace growth. I must lead with integrity and truth. I must stay connected to God, my source. I must claim wealth and build the kingdom. I must finish strong. My harvest is guaranteed. We are not in the harvest right now. We are in the seed planting. I am vibe. I am chosen. I am called to lead. Am I my brother and sister's keeper? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. We repeat that at every event I go to. Everybody stands up and I say it to them and they say it back. Now, fun fact, what movie did I get that from? What movie did I get? Am I my brother and sister's keeper? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Anybody know? New Jack City. New Jack City. So you guys will repeat it back to me, right? I say I must claim wealth and build the kingdom, and then everybody repeats it back, okay? We do it at every event I go to. It's so very powerful. And then the 90-day game plan, this is the last thing, and then we can get off, okay? Some people have already fizzled. Some of you have been running for over 90 days since December 17th. Some have been pushing since, I got to change that, January 10th, and yet some of you have already slowed down, gotten distracted, or even started to grumble in the wilderness like the Israelites did before they reached the promised land. Let me be clear. This is a test, not a test of whether the company is ready, because we are launching this month. This is a test to see if you are ready. Who can stay focused? Who can grind? Who can keep their eyes on the goal? Too many people want the promised land without going through the process. They want the money without the momentum, the rewards without the work. But here's the truth. 90 days of focus can change your life. A 3x10 matrix can be maxed out in 90 days if you truly lock in and run the system with no distractions. You can create massive momentum, a financial breakthrough, and complete freedom. The game plan is simple, guys, right? I'm not going to go through all this. Week 1, find your 3, launch your business, invite 20 people to your Zoom. You could be doing this today for the 8 o'clock call tonight. Your only focus this week is personally referring 3 serious people. Talk to entrepreneurs, leaders, visionaries. Find people who are hungry, not just curious. Help them see the vision. This is not about convincing. It's about aligning with the right people. And guess what? Week 2, help your 3 launch. Now shift focus to helping your 3. Get them plugged into calls, trainings, game plan, teach them how to invite, keep them accountable. If they don't launch fast, they slow the team down. Each of the 9 should now bring 3. Momentum kicks in, right? Week 4, build leadership. You are now coaching leaders, not just referring. Have I not been doing this, guys? Think about it. Have I been doing this? I've been slowly, week by week, training my leader. I got an army now. I could launch with just the army of people that have been listening to listening to me, but doing what I've told them to do. I could launch with my army. It could be 50 of them. But guess what? They're running the same way I'm running. So do you think I'm going to max out this matrix if 60 something thousand people decide to have a stupid attack? Of course I am. Because nothing I do is by accident. Everything I do is intentional. I wanted this one to last long. So we wanted to pre-launch until I find my hitters, until I find my leaders who are serious, who are not, oh, I don't like to talk in front of people. Get comfortable. You will never talk in front of people until you start talking in front of people. Encourage independence. Have I not? Have I been pushing you guys out the nest slowly but surely? Have I been telling you to create your own group chats, accountability calls, and strategy meetings? Yep. Because I need more people doing what I'm doing. Keep the fire burning. Recognize and reward those who are stepping up. Have I been doing that? Have you guys been seeing other people present other than me? Of course you have, because everything I do is intentional. I had to figure out of the 8,100 people who need to go in first. It's always going to be the doers, the leaders, the ones who are not just referring the most people, but who are doing something to strengthen the boat, the ark. Then we're going to solidify the foundation week 6. Fix any weak spots. Who is not engaged? Make sure systems are running smoothly. We've been doing this. Your leaders should now be handling their teams. I meet with my main leaders every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. right before this call, every day. And I know who's not showing up. I had 80 people in the group, and then I kicked some of them out because they weren't showing up. And now I'm at 50. Exponential growth is happening. Stay locked in. Your leaders must duplicate. Keep new members excited, plugged in, and clear on their goals. Don't let complacency set in. At this point, guys, there's $16,000 worth of $3 and $5 bills. Some people are going to get real comfortable in week 7 and 8 because you guys have seen it. Some people are going to get real comfortable with their $10,000 a month because they've never made it. Oh, I'm good. Not when there's 400 plus thousand. Week 9, recognition and massive growth. Now your organization is scaling fast. Identify top performers and leaders. Guess what? We're getting ready to have our own TV show, and it'll air every week. And we're going to highlight all the students who are going to class and doing great things. And we're going to highlight leaders who are making great income. Every week, you guys will be recognized, right? It's going to be pretty phenomenal. And then week 10 through 12, you should be pretty close to maxing out the matrix. Warning, some of you are already failing the test. Some of you have been in for over 100 days during pre-launch, and instead of locking in, you've been slowing down. Some of you haven't even launched your 3 yet. Some of you haven't met with your teams consistently. You're still waiting for me to tell you what to do. Well, I don't know what to do. Do what I'm doing, or at least do half of what I'm doing. Some of you are distracted by other things. Let one more person send me a crypto company. Yeah, but you should do, and they're inside the program, and I had to call them and give them the business. Why would I take my people over to a crypto company and you don't know who the owner is? And those crypto companies don't last longer than 6 months. And I'm connected to one of the biggest crypto. He made $100 million in crypto. Why would I ask you? I just go ask him. And he said it's garbage. So I said, okay, thank you for letting me know. I know I sound real arrogant right now, but people have to wake up. Like, literally, they try to sign me up, and I'm the owner of this company. What do I look like being in somebody else's network marketing company? And then it lets me know that you're building 2 houses, and it makes me look at you a little bit differently. Now, if you can build 2 houses and still be launching businesses and supporting your team, I'm cool. But if you are building 2 houses and you've yet to do a presentation, your people keep calling me because you're nowhere to be found. I am looking at you side eye. I am. I'm just saying it. I'm just looking at you crazy. You just don't know it because you'll get my silence, right? The pre-launch, if you can't stay focused now, how will you handle the real run we're about to do? The Israelites wandered for 40 years because they couldn't stay focused long enough to enter the promised land. They grumbled, doubted, got distracted. And guess what? We're still living in those days. Some people are reading the Bible like you are not living the Bible right now. Somebody's going to be writing about us I promise you we're about to make history, because I'm not going to die without making history in some way. Do you think I'm going to make history if we have 1,000 millionaires? Yes. This is kingdom building. And I'm building 1,000 kingdom millionaires. So those 1,000 kingdom millionaires are now going to go build churches and schools and help the homeless. And your grandkids are going to be talking about me. We're going to be talking about Reagan. We're going to be talking about Tony. We're going to be talking about Vibe. You guys some people not you guys, because you're still on here. So sorry, I take that back. Reel it back. Okay. So just choose, and then people can look on here, and I'll have this guys out to you after I make those corrections. People just don't get it. They really think this is a network marketing company. It is not. It is history in the making. All right. Well, thank you for staying on here with me for 2 hours. How many people do you guys need to bring back to me tonight at 8 o'clock, including yourself? How many do you need to bring back? 5 to 10, which means you can't go talk to 5 to 10 people, which means you need to get off this call and say, listen, you got to be on this call. And it's going to be a short call because I'm not training. I don't train at 8 o'clock. I train in the mornings. I don't train. I'm sorry. I coach. You're not dogs. I coach in the morning. Go get me 5 to 10 people, which means you might have to talk to 100 duds to get me 5 to 10 studs. So get going. Get out of here. Thank you guys for hanging out. I love you to pieces. Peace and blessings. And I'll see you at the top. Hopefully. Or I'm going to have to look at you from above because I'm getting to the top. All right. See you guys later. Love you. Bye.